Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's 10 past 10 p.m. here in Cairo. I'm Lubna Yahya, bringing to you this special coverage on Nile TV International. As we speak tonight, it's important to mention that President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi has attended the annual iftar banquet held by the armed forces. And President al-Sisi pointed out to the current crisis and war in the region, and he highlighted Egypt's sincere efforts during the past months, and that is to avoid the crisis with the aim of bringing together views and mediation. He also added that Egypt was keen on emphasizing the importance of non-escalation, achieving a ceasefire, and even stopping the war. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the Middle East stands at its most dangerous crossroads in a generation. We are navigating one of the most unpredictable wars in modern history. What began 48 hours ago as a coordinated U.S.-Israeli aerial offensive, codenamed by U.S. President Donald Trump as Operation Epic Fury, and now in its second day, the map of the region is witnessing horror, with the death of the most powerful figure in the Islamic Republic, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, is confirmed. We are witnessing hour by hour the retaliatory missiles from Iran striking the heart of the Gulf countries, with strikes in Dubai airport, the busiest hub in the world, and strikes on U.S. military bases in Qatar, and the Kuwait International Airport also getting struck. For the first time also in modern history, the world's most critical maritime choke point, the Strait of Hormuz, is effectively closed, and the global oil prices are surging towards $100 a barrel, with the security of the regional economy hanging in balance. To shed more light on this, we are going to be having the pleasure of speaking on the phone with Mr. Mohamed Sabreen, the managing editor of Al-Ahram newspaper. Good evening to you, Mr. Mohamed.
Good evening. How are you?
Sir, right now as we speak, we are seeing, like as I mentioned, one of the most catastrophic wars in the region. And right now I would like to ask you, is the Islamic Republic as a political system capable of surviving now without its ideological heart, with the death of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei now confirmed?
I think, we are at the beginning of a very difficult situation, and it's very hard, to tell how things are going to evolve. Already, the situation on the ground, as you mentioned in your introduction, is very severe, and, I think, this war which we are witnessing right now, it deserves to be called, the mother of all wars. This is truly a big catastrophic, and whatever, the end of what is happening in front of us right now is going to be a beginning of a new chapter in the history of the Middle East. It is very highly unlikely that, Iran, and with its own policy, are going to be capable to continue, to do the same, not because, the assassination of, Khamenei, but because of, the huge construction and the spread of the war, to the whole region, and the negative effects of this war on the economy and also in the security situation for the whole region. And I think all the region countries are going to reassess for its relation with, Iran, and also with the other part of this conflict.
Yes, Mr. Mahmoud, forgive me, Mr. Mohammed. President al-Sisi added today in the annual iftar banquet that there is no cause for concern, as the government has been careful to secure necessary reserves as for the past 2 years, and the government has worked consistently to overcome the economic crisis and its repercussions. Now, with this economic with the economic chaos that is in the horizon, with the closure of the Strait of Hormuz, what are we expecting in the coming days?
I think we have to be to see and watch very closely tomorrow when the market are going to open. How the price of oil and gas and the price of insurance. What's going to happen to the increase of insurance? And also we have to watch what is the effect of the movement of tourism. From the region and to the region. All this very important. And the second, and the other thing which is very important is also, how is the route and the delivery of goods all around the world are going to be affected. Are we going to witnessing some delays? Some shipments are not going to refuse to carry on because of the war, and all these negative things are going to affect. And we have to watch what is the Houthi are going to do in the coming hours and days.
Yes, and how will the international community, from your opinion, pull back the Middle East from falling towards a bottomless cliff of chaos and instability?
I think it is not only the Middle East country who are going to be affected. The dangers and the stake are very huge. Let us just imagine if Iran is going to go through some kind of chaos, and and we are going to witness a huge wave of illegal immigrant, from Iran toward Turkey, toward Europe, final destination, and this will could resemble a very near experience for all of us with the Syrian conflict. So this is only one dimension of the crisis. So I think China, Russia, and also the rest, BRICS countries and a lot of other, Europe, they should, help with the Middle East, to contain, this huge crisis and try to, to reduce the flame, and they have to listen to, to the Egyptian recommendation, because Egypt from the very beginning, are saying rightly that, we have to solve, the crisis, through negotiation and diplomatic solution, and there is no military, solution for this, crisis, and it is very easy to start a war, but it is very difficult to imagine how you are going to end it, when you are going to end it, by any cost, who is going to be affected. So what I could tell you right now, we have witnessing or we facing some kind, another endless war without any rules, and hoping and praying that the Middle East will be go through this crisis, with a lower cost.
Yes, Mr. Mohamed Sabreen, the managing editor of Al Ahram News, thank you so much for being with us on Nile TV International. Ladies and gentlemen, we carry on with our special coverage on Nile TV International. And as I have said earlier, now in its second day, the strikes of the U.S. and Israel on Iran, the map of the region is witnessing a real horror, with the death of the most powerful figure in the Islamic Republic, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, is now confirmed. We are witnessing hour by hour the retaliatory missiles from Iran striking the heart of the Gulf countries, with strikes in Dubai airport, the busiest hub in the world, and strikes on U.S. military bases in Qatar, and the Kuwait International Airport also getting struck. And for the first time in modern history, the world's most critical maritime choke point, the Strait of Hormuz, is effectively closed. The global oil prices are surging towards $100 a barrel, with the security of the regional economy hanging in balance. As we speak as well, the human cost is mounting to dozens, with a tragic strike on a girls' school claiming 165 innocent lives, according to the Iranian state media. And President Trump calls this the hour of freedom for the Iranian people. Yet the smoke rising over Tehran and the silence of the street suggests a region gripped by fear. And tonight, we ask the hard questions. With the decapitation of the Iranian leadership complete, who is actually in control? And can the new leadership prevent the Iranian Revolutionary Guards from launching an aggressive retaliation? And is this the end of the Islamic Republic or the start of the war that no one can